Hello, good evening, my fine friends, and welcome back to Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. I am very much looking forward to seeing what happens this evening. I believe we're on the cusp of gaining a sword that may well kill Hell herself. So that should be fun. And I guess we shall see what we shall see. Let's go over to the game screen now. Press play. Hopefully everything will load. Oh, yeah, there we go. At least while I clean the kitchen. Fair enough, fair enough. How's it going, Beck? Oh, hello, Analyfe. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's the elven name, isn't it? Sorry, it's been a little while. How's it going, Beck? Are you still sleeping when the wee one sleeps? Is that where you're at? Hello, Meryl. Hello. Good to see you. Good evening. Hopefully you can hear the game's not too loud. Although it does look as though it is very loud on the stream there. I'm just going to just turn it down just a touch. There we go. So yeah, that's hopefully a bit better. Cool. Tired but good. Baby Beck dictates when we sleep. Of course he does. Naturally, naturally. Ah. Wish I had my earphones on, but no. This is definitely an earphones time for game, isn't it? How are me and mine? We are well, although despite because I now do lifting, despite lifting a fairly impressive first attempt lift of 60 kilograms 3 times the other day, I also made the slightest movement and have injured my back. So yesterday, I think I twisted while sat on the floor. And yeah, so today I'm a wee bit of a hobble on. But other than that, doing fine. Mr. Super's doing well. A little bit, trying not to fall into the habit of being stressed by work. And Indy is okay as well. He's he's as well as can be expected. But yeah, it does suck. I really hate it when you just have that little niggle. And the thing is, it doesn't undermine all the other work I've been doing. It's fine. You know, my back is definitely stronger. I'm definitely healthier. Definitely even losing a bit of weight. But just when you have those little movements, this tiny little boop, and then suddenly you're you're walking along with I've got my oh, where's it gone? My stick. Hang on, I need to show you this stick. I'm very pleased with this stick. It's a stick I got from a woodland trust place a few years ago, and it should be near where I'm sitting, obviously. But for some reason, oh, here it is. It's just outside the office. So it's I think it's yew wood. It's very strong. It's quite flexible, but also it's got this really cool bone at the top. It's actually a bone that the person who made it painted, with like a slightly naff gold skull up there as well. I have to just go quickly back to the lobby. There you go. So, so when I'm walking along, I feel like Gandalf / some sort of evil sorcerer. And if I want to, it's, I can cover it up a little bit if I don't want to really freak people out. But it's quite good fun. Mr. Soup the Pimp, precisely, yeah. Precisely. Usually your hip or knee. Yeah, hips, knees, bones, eh? Bones and musculature. Who'd have it? Who'd have them? If they're not going wrong, then, well, then they're okay. But anyway, we are trying to get hold of the sword that is in this tree. And in order to get hold of the sword that is in this tree, we need to visit the roots of the tree, which we visited one just down there. I believe probably the next one. Or is that the one we visited? Let's see, are there any? Yeah, so it's the glowy ones we need to visit next. Let's get down to that root over there. Let's get to the root of the problem. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. To be fair, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not, I could probably rock a hat with a feather in it. I think it'd probably work. How do we get down there? Hmm. I can imagine Indy in my just thinking about people joining the chat at this point. Indy in my Pimpmobile, and it's like bouncing along. We're listening to music. You know, that could work. Mrs. Soup as well on the passenger seat, or even driving. Actually, frankly, if my back's this bad. Anyway, another
I want to
memory
tell
from
you a story
Senua.
about a god of the Northmen called Balder, the second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good, and wise.
Everybody loved him, except
He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods
yes.
to die.
He was the first of the gods to die. He ended up in hell, interestingly enough. Did Balder. And Balder, so basically everything in existence was told, do not kill Balder, because he's so lovely. And we're following this glowing person over here, not unlike Balder, who's said to have glowed. Yeah, and everything agreed. And you know, I think Odin sent out messengers to everything: the water, the air, the rocks. But they forgot, and I can't quite remember where it was, but they forgot basically holly. They forgot to ask the holly bush, just to make sure the holly bush wouldn't kill Balder. And one day, the gods, the Aesir in...
You've come this far, but the bridge is broken. There's no way
broken.
you can fix it. What do you do now, Senua?
They're all partying in Valhalla, and they started chucking stuff at Balder. Like, look, he can't die, so let's try. So they'd like throw axes at him. They'd bounce off. They would try and drown him. Nothing would happen. You know, they would fire arrows and hit him with swords. Oh,
Trust us.
the mask. Nothing would happen. And eventually, Loki, obviously, who is the god of change and mischief, said to, and I think it was
You want to see
Heimdall
the
or
mask
Tyr
sees.
in the corner, who was missing out because they, at this point in their life they couldn't see, so they couldn't really aim to throw something at Balder. Said, "Oh, I'll help you aim." And Loki had made an arrow out of a holly branch, the blind one, out of a holly branch, and so he helped him to aim it. The holly branch shot at Balder, and Balder ended up dead, and then in hell,
Focus.
under the care of Hel herself. Anyway, the voices are distracting me.
It's dangerous.
Hello,
Don't go
Smig.
near it. Don't go there. Where are we? What is this? It's the same. It's another
The
world.
voices. Oh, I see. So the masks will change our perspective.
I like it here.
I like it here as well.
Can we stay? Let's stay here.
Let's stay here
It's
indeed.
safe here. It's calm here. It's light here.
That's an interesting mechanic. So what's different in the life worlds? Everything's warmer, more pleasant. Oh, and the steps are in place. So we can go over here.
The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened?
What did I?
The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
It's such an... Again, I continue to be really interested in how they've constructed the architecture for these places. It's... I think it's suitably monumental. If a bit, also a bit, you know, a bit ridiculous. I'm guessing this is where we're going to emerge from after we've been through the ordeal in here. Oh, hello.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder.
Oh, here we
It
go.
begins with dark dreams. Night after night,
I should
Balder
stop
dreams
telling
of
these
his own
stories.
death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor
Good night,
wood
Beck.
will injure him,
Sleep well.
Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Loki is not amused. Loki is not okay with that.
You can feel it. You need the runes to fight.
Find a rune.
You need Dillion.
Where's the rune?
He's waiting for you.
He always said
He's close.
He is close. He's waiting. Can we go through here?
He loves you. Calling you.
open the gate. She can't.
Open the gate.
It's locked.
Try harder.
She can't. The gate. She can't.
Oh, I just love these voices. They're
She
amazing,
will.
aren't they?
She'll find it. She always finds a way.
Okay, where is our rune? And I think we swap the world back again until we get our rune. When the world's gone to rack and ruin, or at least the weather's got a bit manky.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's not safe.
It must be so distracting to hear voices.
Believe in you.
Okay, well.
Dillion.
There he is.
There he is.
What are you waiting
Did
for?
we name the spider? We didn't name the spider. Oh, there he is. He's through there.
Don't lose him.
Slip away too many times.
Okay.
Let him disappear.
Um, Frankly, Mrs. Soup was a wee bit scared. I don't blame her.
We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong.
But he, you know, we also both
He's in the
we
other
like
world.
spiders.
He's in
They're good to have around.
the dark.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light.
It was.
Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillion taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Now that looks like it could be a rune. Or they're trying to trick me. Oh, it could be casting a rune on the wall. Ah. Oh. Oh. There we go.
Senua. You've got it.
Join us.
Why isn't he here? Dillion
Ooh.
undoes the curse.
He's gone.
Thank you for the join, or for the follow, Foregathers.
World.
Should have given the spider a suitably soupy name like Minestrone and Mulligatawny.
Not in this world.
Oh, I can't go up there in this world, so I need to...
You can't.
Right. Let's go back through the mask. The voices or the spider was creepy.
Dillion saved her. You owe your life to Dillion.
You owe everything to him.
Okay. So as we pass through here again...
You have blood on your hands.
You are guilty.
We cannot go through there though, because the tree's in the way. Will that maybe have opened the door over here then? Yes, because they had the rune on the door. Joiners. Yes, I know the joiners is so cool, isn't it? I like the joiners. Joiners.
Why didn't she listen to her father? She thought she could defy her father. There he is. Where are you taking? He's up there.
He's up there.
How do you get up there?
There's a way.
Dimensions.
There is a way up there.
Find the way.
She can do it. You're nearly there. Shh,
Oh, do you have to focus on the steps in place? Perhaps.
Curse.
You kill the things that are most precious to you.
Dylan didn't deserve this.
Or maybe with the door open, can we? Trying to line up the steps.
Your curse has claimed Dillian.
There we go.
Poor Dillian.
Nice.
He didn't know. He was kind.
Yes. The greater good. There is no greater good. The greater good. Crusty jugglers. Gonna do something about these jugglers. I'm telling you. We'll be up to our neck in thieving scallywags and mangy mutts.
Everything gets broken in the end.
You killed him with your love because he believed in you.
This is... Oh, here's the next part of the story.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's. The gods feast and rejoice.
Sorry, I took my finger
and
off the
amuse
trigger.
themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe.
Oh!
But he comes to no harm,
That was my
whatever they
walking
do.
stick.
The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's
Mistletoe.
mother confesses.
Mistletoe.
"I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
Oh dear, indeed. Mistletoe. I did okay. That wasn't too bad. Holly, mistletoe.
The curse cannot be undone.
Right. The curse cannot be undone. Let's travel through the mask to a nicer place.
Does it feel warm? Do you feel safe?
Dillian loves you.
Oh, and then sort of in the warmer place, she's hearing warmer, glad tidings. She's hearing nice, affirmations and things. That's quite nice. Anyway, up we go. It's interesting how the last branch had a lot to do with her, seemingly her father. This one much more to do with her lover.
Dillian saved her.
You owe your life to Dillian.
Can we open
You
this?
owe everything to him.
Have a look outside. Okay. Oh, next part of the story.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there.
Wow.
Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, "I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon." Loki replies, "Here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands." And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Hud is slain.
He was kind to her.
Poor guy. So we've got this mask. How did the cable management go? Cable management went okay. I don't think it's finished. I've oh, did we go for? We did go for that one, didn't we? I've basically got the cables more or less where I want them to be. And now I'm thinking what I might do is get a couple of those sort of plastic spirally tube things that you can get to sort of hold cables in place. Got my new mic and webcam. Noticed how badly I need to fix my cable management. Well, new toys for me it's funny actually. New toys often necessitate a bit of cable management.
He didn't believe that
I'll
she
sort of
was
get down there and have a look. I'll be like,
cursed.
oh no!
Everyone else
Oh, that looks like a room to me over there. But we're not. We don't need it just now.
The curse. Now the darkness is swallowing you both.
You need to vacuum the place. Yeah, it was very dusty. Oh, he's over there now. Okay.
He led you astray.
You should have listened to your father when you had the chance.
Why didn't you listen to him?
This love has tortured you.
And it tortures him.
She's filled with regrets. And fear of having done the wrong thing. And
Do you know? Was it worth it? You're still alive and Dillian's dead. He doesn't deserve to be dead. How does that make you feel?
okay, so now we have that done. We still don't know what runes we're looking for. I think I need to go and examine that door in the other world, so in the blue world.
Nobody will love her now.
Can you remember what love feels like? He's nothing comes. He destroys.
Like being inside inside someone's anxiety, isn't it? Always need to vacuum the place. Is it a sheddy cat? Okay.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes. Do you remember the smell in his neck?
So
An
now
intuition that made her an exceptional warrior.
tea.
Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
Okay, so there's one.
He's the reason she's alive at all. What if this is pointless? What are you doing?
We haven't got to this one yet.
Did you think you could make
The
this?
Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
There you go. So we've got two more runes to find.
Do you
to open
remember
that
how
door.
he made you feel?
I love the shuffle to the side that she does when you sort of running and I suppose strafing almost around things. That sort of, yeah, it's really good. Anyway, I think I need to go down the stairs, don't I? Can't get through there. Nope. We've tried that, Senua. Honestly. Oh.
He's the reason she keeps fighting.
Nope, this way. So is it there's a T around here somewhere. There it is.
Do you remember the
there?
way he touched you? What if they're all about wasting your time just delaying?
That's a good question. How would a cat react to a spider that big?
What does she think she's doing? You're special. She thinks she... They mean nothing.
Where's the final rune?
She had light within her. She's pure. The gods are just darkness. What if the gods are laughing?
That's a good question.
Messing with her. It wouldn't be this.
I mean, she looks kind of scared, but sort of also slightly nonchalant and focused, isn't she, in the blue?
You broke him. You killed him. You couldn't
And
see
you go
the
into the
darkness
yellow.
within you. He was the only one she could trust. Could she trust him?
Very similar, I think, very similar between the two. Anyway, I don't think we've been able to find this guy. The thing is, the other two have been in the yellow, so we can have one more quick look up here. Oh, actually, I think it might be outside. With the ropes crisscrossing on the but they're not here. They need to go in the blue. Yeah, exactly. No, I think it makes sense. If her face, if her expression did change when the voices changed, it might make sense.
Look what happens to the things you love.
Be nice to see her just a little less stressed, perhaps, in the yellow. Yeah, there we go. Crisscross ropes in the blue. I notice things.
You have no time for this. Speed up.
So now, go down and open that gate.
Trials to distract you. We've set you up, and now they're going to watch you fall. What if these trials mean nothing? Laughing at you.
Ah, the doubt. The doubt is real. I'm curious what's down here. Oh no, we came from down here.
You out to make you weak before the battle.
There he is.
Things that are most precious to you. Deserve
There's going to be a bridge filled with nasties to fight, I wonder.
Curse. Just like it strangled him. Dillian!
Here we go.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbel.
You can do it.
I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see,
Very careful.
and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes, and Slowly,
Woo, 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 woo,
darkness that had
woo.
bound us so
Balance,
tightly
balance.
began to unravel.
Few players would see it. That's a good point. Yeah. Whoa!
Breathe.
It's funny, isn't it, as well, how sometimes the voices
Yes.
are mirrored by you as the player. Um,
That's it. Quicker.
Quicker.
oh no, he's going to be hanging where he got flayed, isn't he?
No! No!
It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him to He's gone to the water. He's drowned.
Is that route number 2?
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I know.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if this is nothing to do with the soul? What if no one, the soul will
No one
never
would understand her darkness because mental health issues in this
What if
setting
this
would
is the
inevitably be
end?
so
It's just
wrapped
a
up
trick.
in superstition. There's a distinct possibility of that, isn't there? Distinct possibility. It's interesting though. I mean, mental health and
Which way it's going to go.
what people increasingly also refer to as, you know, neurodivergency and this kind of thing. We do know that we know that we, Homo sapiens, but also likely it seems our close relatives, people like Neanderthals, were sensitive to the weaknesses of their companions, or the differences in their companions. So people who were physically infirm, or maybe mentally um, less capable, or having been injured, perhaps, or so on. So I'm trying to pick my words very carefully here, but they cared for them. Whether they always framed that in a superstitious way, it's hard to know. That said, though, a lot of these issues are highlighted by the world that we live in today. The way that we measure success, and also things as simple as having the written language everywhere, highlights how
I saw once a
different
plague
brains can be
strike
in
northern
ways that
lands
may
of
not have
ice.
been obvious.
It was so terrible
I'll come back
that
to
not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died.
it is, yeah.
The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40, and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this place?
This place feels... It's... creepy.
It's a bit creepy, isn't it?
It feels wrong. It feels strange.
It still is in some religious context. It absolutely
Where
is.
is it?
People
Where
throw
are we?
around the word like, demons,
This
for
is wrong.
example,
This has to be wrong.
for mental health problems,
This stinks.
both literally and figuratively.
There he is. There he is.
Oh, there he is.
The
Hello.
light.
Go towards it.
He's in the house.
Find...
He's going in.
He's disappearing.
Follow him.
Don't let him disappear.
The air
Where's it
smells.
gone? Keep going. How do you find it? It's just a trial. It's just another test. You just have to solve
Jump
it,
down?
and then you will find him.
Oh no, into the slime.
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials.
Delia will
Test.
help me. The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. But the water. She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough,
Oh, I do love these arches.
as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like that.
It'd be difficult not given how mysterious the brain still is today. We've explained with ideas like souls, spirits, demons. Potentially lack of faith, potentially. It depends on the setting. I think an awful lot of these conversations
The bridge. It's broken.
that we tend to have,
Fix it. You have to fix it.
or that we can easily have,
How are you
for
going to
example,
fix
while
it?
live
You can't
streaming,
get to the house until
are
the
often
bridge is
coloured
fixed.
by our
You must.
experiences
Now you have to find him.
of a
Quick, get to the house.
you know,
Get to the
medieval
house
and
and
post-medieval
finish this job.
Christianity,
It doesn't finish until you get to the house.
post-Protestant
Before he disappears,
Christianity.
Senua, you have to get to him.
And so it's difficult to not to bring in, and I'm speaking personally as well. I'm not speaking for on behalf of you guys. It's difficult not to bring in a certain amount of cynicism, in so much as not all of these connotations will have been negative, will have been superstitious or due to a lack of faith, this kind of thing. I mean, undoubtedly, having a sensitivity to the world, seeing the world differently, may well give you, and it's implied with her, a certain amount of status, a certain ability to read the world around her that is valued. And at a time before things like therapy, before the complex medications that people can go on, can be on, that is a way of a human group trying to find a place for someone who is struggling. And again, I'm speaking. I have family members. My mum probably would be very similar to this sort of person in that setting. So it's one of those things where I think we need to be careful to keep it in balance. It's not just superstition or someone not fitting in and therefore being wrong, and therefore the religion saying you are wrong or you are incorrect or you need to be fixed in some way. I think one of my primary concerns when it comes to these sorts of conversations is also being careful not to rush in the other direction, though, because you can rush to say, for example, oh well, an autistic person in the past would have been wonderful for monitoring the seasons and patterns and counting and all this kind of thing, and that's possibly true. Some autistic people are very good at that. Some people are even savants. Others, though, are more or less completely shut down in their day-to-day life, or can be easily shut down with the slightest of problems. So, too much choice, for example, when it comes to meal times, breaking routines that are carefully laid out. You have to ask, well, how would that fit in with for example, a hunter-gatherer nomadic lifestyle? I think work has to be done on that in order to understand this stuff. I think, at least in a modern religious setting, and I'm talking about certain things here in the US, it is still seen as a lack of faith. Yes, and I really am not diminishing that at all. I absolutely believe you on that, definitely. And I mean, I've had conversations with American friends who've lived in the Bible Belt who describe, even if a watch, if a clock on the wall is not keeping correct time, it has a demon. You know, like people still use this sort of language. Some of us on some of us on the ASD people would have been the person in the attic that no one talked about. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah. So I say I didn't mean it in necessarily mean it in a negative way. Superstition would likely be unavoidable without scientific understanding of the world for good or ill. Yes, absolutely. And that's the thing. And like I say, I wasn't trying to necessarily put words into people's mouths. But it's interesting how I think we all have baggage, don't we, when it comes to this stuff? And I've definitely been involved in conversations which quickly framed. They became much more about people's own experiences as opposed to actually exploring what might be possible in the past, for example.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farmhands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea.
Blimey.
But that is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
They come back as Draugr, climbing houses, making them creak in the night. This must be another sort of getting the right angle and focus kind of puzzle, but I'm not quite sure how to do it. Yes, I think so. I think that there's always a risk, and the other thing as well is that simple values of what is clean and dirty, as it were, vary so much from place to place and country to country. You know, the notion of a you know, the colour of eggs, for example, can be so powerful in different parts of the world. And that's before we get on to how people perceive mental illness or vulnerability or divergence or neuroatypical people. It's a complex, it's a very, very complex area to start talking about, isn't it? How, you know, where this fragmented thing lines up. What are we trying to make, I wonder? Presumably it's a way over there, which I'm guessing we probably have to see from up there to look down on it and put it in place as a bridge. So, can we climb? Is there a ladder over here? No. I am intrigued.
You found a way to climb
Ah! Had to put that back again.
What now? You can see it. Aligned to the truth.
There we go. There we go. Wonderful. Yep. I have to look down on the bridge, and there.
She did it.
You fixed the bridge.
Hi!
Fixed it.
You passed the trial, get to the house.
You succeeded.
All the types of puzzles are looking at reality from a particular angle. Yeah, I agree, and this is one of the things I'm really enjoying about this game, is that it opens up conversations like this about the line between. So in her case, I guess, you know, illness, psychosis, darkness, and the shared reality of others, but also simple things like just the ability to see the world creatively in a different way is extremely powerful, and it's something that it's a skill I used to stretch that muscle a lot more when I was younger, and I'm trying to get it back again, if that's what I mean. Actually following creative ideas and thoughts when they occur to me. I definitely want to watch those videos with the developers, though, definitely. Though it's improved in recent years, mental health still has a stigma attached to it for many people around the world. I wonder if it always was the case, or if it's something that was imposed by by some religious or cultural leader at some point. You can almost be certain it's going to have been imposed by people either who were hyper focused on what was normal, or hyper focused on the fact that they weren't normal themselves. I think that's often the case, isn't it? I think I was laid off from my last job because I couldn't handle going to Costco. It wouldn't actually tell me. So yeah, mental health isn't incidental. You couldn't what was wrong with Costco? Was it very busy? A bit overwhelming in that sense, or? Okay, so he went into the house. And stood outside the house. You're gonna see the moon inside the house?
Senua,
Oh!
come to me.
Look at that!
Where are you?
That hearth setting. That's
I'm right here!
Are
wonderful.
you in there? Come out if you are.
Where are you?
Where is he? Find him. You have to find him.
Dillian! They're coming for me!
Yeah. It doesn't sound like that, does he? So just going to pause it for a sec, so I can read this. A lot of mentality of it, if you can't see evidence of it, then it doesn't exist. Seeing it's all over the place with the pandemic too. Yeah, yeah. Mm. Yeah, and you're absolutely right. The I wrote a blog post at the beginning of lockdown in the UK last year where I was talking about the notion of miasma, the cloud that surrounded people supposedly when they were ill, which no longer is thought to be accurate medical theory. But I was wondering if the notion of miasma would be useful for helping people to think about social distancing, actually. But yes, whether there are whole body parts. There were some groups of people in the world who adhere to. I won't go into how and why and where because it's not really something I can and should talk about on this stream. But who adhere to the notion that there are certain body parts that exist for proving whether someone is chaste, shall we say, and therefore marriageable. That medical science doesn't agree exists, and also by conventional means cannot be observed to exist, but it's thought to exist. Yeah, perspective. Too many people, too loud, too big. Yeah, I can believe that. Hope to get disability advocate for the next job. Tough, rewarding but tough job. Certainly stigma around mental health. No one's ashamed to seek help if their back hurts. Well, speak for yourself. I've been avoiding help and painkillers all day. There are a few Plague Doctor masks floating around my city. Yes, someone sent me a Plague Doctor mask early on. It's just up there on the wall. I haven't worn it out and about yet though. Oh, I was going the wrong way, was I? I must have been going the wrong way. Don't go towards the thing that's screaming at you. Okay, so to run around, find the room without being caught.
There it is. Huh? It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away. You'll die.
Oh, this is horrible.
Focus.
Horrible. I don't like it. Focus. Focus on what? What is it to focus on? I can't see the room.
Run! Run now! What should I do?
Oh, this is horrible.
It's Dillian. Find
I am
This is
lost.
what death feels like.
Oh, there's one. There's one. I see it.
Focus.
Two more.
Two more.
Where are they, Senua? Where's Dillian? Where are you? Don't let it see you. Don't
Uh,
let it start to
uh,
get
uh,
You'll start to burn.
There it is. Move away.
Don't let it look quick.
Where's Dillian? Where is
Gonna
he?
follow
This
the
is taking
follow
too long. Can
the
you hear
lights.
him?
You're
Two
lost.
more rooms.
I'm
You
not
have to
lost.
find them.
Shut
Senua.
up.
Go towards it. Focus. Focus.
There.
Look. One more to find. One more.
One more to go. Bright orange. Blimey.
Where are you?
Oh no 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 no. Come on, where is it? There it is, there it is, there it is. Come on. You can do it.
You've got them.
Where's the door?
Waiting for the door now.
Run. Look at you. Don't let it see you. It's coming. Move away. You're lost again.
Shut up. Voices, you're not helping. Oh. Yeah, it's very obvious.
Senua! Senua! What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague.
Yeah.
They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. That doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
And yet, yet when you feel like that, you
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
it's hard not to think of that the other people might be
Killing
right.
you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you.
They're taking you from the inside.
You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember.
It seems to be,
it
although I
disappears.
loved the voice, the sort of you want that
They're taking
in the
everything
last.
you have.
That was a wonderful impression, by the way. In the last
They're
stream,
eating you from the inside.
almost sounded
They
like
want to kill
Tom
your
Hiddleston.
soul. They want to crush
Tom
your
Hiddleston?
soul. They want your body. They
Not
want
Tom
your
Hiddleston.
soul. They want your mind, and they're going to take it. The memories were yours.
The
but
guy who
they're
played
the
Venom
gods now.
sounded like his voice.
Nothing is yours anymore. Dillian's disappearing with your memories.
How do we get back to the tree? I just want to get back to the tree. Have to go around, don't I? Incidentally, I was just thinking, it's very, I flip back and forth between the question as to why Senua doesn't have a Scottish accent, given that she's meant to be Pict-ish, and so is Dillian, and yet her mentor, her Northern Irish mentor, definitely sounds like he's from Northern Ireland. And the thing is, I think I quite like the fact that she doesn't sound Scottish. I like the fact that there's one more to do over there. I like the fact that she is Pictish in that sense, um, which is a distinct thing, and also which so much of the Scottish accents are influenced by a complex web of things that maybe it makes sense for her just to have a voice which is not, you know, maybe that is fine. Maybe that's the deliberate choice. But I sort of flip back and forth between appreciating it and not, I think. But it really can be. Here we go.
The Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the Well of Wisdom. In blindness there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Oh, you keep jabbing yourself.
Where am I? I can't see. Who's there?
Do we know if she's...
I'm right here.
Oh.
Can't you see me?
Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts. Tell me what you feel.
I'm streaming on PC.
Good. And there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from.
Just feel this way.
Yes, you can.
Oh, that's nice. So the breeze, I can feel the breeze because the controller starts to vibrate as I move towards it. That's quite nice, actually.
Yes.
Oh, cats.
The voices, they've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and fall. Good. Be aware of everything you hear and feel.
It's very
Let
experiential.
your senses guide you.
I can't go on. Dillian?
Find a way. I'm not leaving you here.
Do we know if she's based on a real person, like her in-game model? Is it actually a scan of someone, or not?
I think I'm somewhere else now. The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
I hear water.
Go to it.
I've reached the water.
Good. That's your way out. Follow it upstream.
Right, I see. Yeah, so now I'm following the sounds in the
So
headphones.
sorry. I thought I left this all behind.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of me. It won't let me go.
Senua, my father, he taught me that the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the sword. You're no coward. You proved that to me in the warrior trials. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
Sounds like he was really
This
good for
isn't
her.
your bet. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides, you are going to be a great warrior one day. We need people like you.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Dad.
I know what you're thinking. He's not really you.
Cats can be weird, yeah.
Seems there's no escaping the past in this place.
But also apparently they can be adorable.
And so she's forced to relive it. To what end?
What on earth is this thing? Oh, just a rock. Okay.
There is a house. I don't know what's inside.
Don't be afraid.
I am a Pratchett fan, although I really need to properly read the books. I've played the games, I've read some graphic novels, and obviously I love the TV adaptations, but what is this thing? Or do I need to not go near it, maybe? Ah, I don't like the way it moves. Okay. Oh my... Oh! I was wondering what would happen if we got close to it. Oh, hey, Earth to Tree. It has been a while since you've watched the stream. Good to see you. Good evening. So I have to avoid it then. Oh. It's a horrible creature. Can we get past it?
It's not following me.
Leave it behind and keep moving forwards.
I like her wide eyes because she's trying to see in the dark. That's quite cool. Does, doesn't it? Yeah. Well. Oh. What's this? Oh, it's another one of these guys. I need to avoid if I can. They're so grim. there's one. Oh, there's... Need to head to that gate, I guess? If I can not get seen by one of these guys. Oh, 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 oh. Avoid it. I love the soundtrack to this game. I'm very much enjoying it. Okay. Yeah. I'm looking forward, in that sense, I'm looking forward to the sequel to that game and this game now, actually.
It stinks of death.
The darkness is testing you, but you are in control.
Oh, there's a... Oh, great. Oh, no! A balance beam over wiggly, horrible things, which are vaguely in the dark. Okay. Balance, Senua. Balance, you can do it. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Indeed, we are fighting within our minds there. It's very Silent Hill. I love it.
A well. There's a well.
Don't turn back. You're getting close.
Now what? Oh no.
Help me.
Come closer.
Oh, the dead bodies hanging from the ceiling. Come on, Senua, come on, we can do it. We can do it. Let's head towards the light. Oh, and there's another one, there's another one. What an ordeal. What an ordeal.
Dillian, is that you? I can see a light.
Yes,
No.
I can see you too.
First saw Plague Tale on this very channel. Recently got a free copy. Yeah, yeah. Epic did recently do a free copy, didn't they? But yes, I don't think I would have jumped down the well. We all float down here. Oh, now I can run.
She could spend hours, days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
You see me?
Yes.
Your eyes were open, but you were gone.
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
When it comes for me, I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. a little hope.
Red balloon or paper boat?
The warrior trials.
I think the dark is a bad idea. Visual creatures, the dark is scary, yeah.
Armor reforged. You will have Odin's blessing to walk, a goddess, into the halls of Helheim and challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillion was helping me. And the sword will lead me to him. Like when we first met.
Gonna fight Hell herself. Okay. Okay. La la la.
Dillion gave her the strength to pass the warrior trials, and she saw a way out. To leave her past behind and become a warrior in Dillion's clan.
The sword is tainted by the gods of darkness. Leave it.
No. He left it here. He wants me to take it.
You will pay a price for this.
But years later, with Zinbal's parting words
Combat is
still
back.
haunting her, the darkness came back with a vengeance. A plague.
Dillion?
Everyone suffered.
My father was not supposed to die like this.
Dillion.
Do you see it clearly now, Senua? The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault. You brought this plague to us! You have blood on your hands!
Wow, look at the hands
They're coming
on
for you now.
They're coming.
the
They're coming
walls.
to get to you.
Look at that
Hold
sword.
your heavy strike. Hold it. Hold the heavy strike. Hold it.
Combat is back. Look who's back.
Stop them.
I'm trying to remember what my... That's it, yeah.
Focus is
Focus. Focus.
Ouch. Ouch.
You can do this. Focus. Focus. Focus.
Yeah.
Finished.
Ouch, come on. That's it.
Focus. It's the only way.
I mean, the visuals are amazing in this game. I mean, that was just...
There's nowhere to run to.
Those
A
hands,
sea of
horrible.
corpses. The corpse waved through itself over the ones I loved. The ship broke up under them. The ship that had sailed from the land of shining fields. Their
This is
memorial
very
stone
Silent
is
Hill, isn't it?
sacred. Come not here in the sun. Come not with a sword. Come not crying over a naked corpse. Come not with disturbed mind.
Oh, it's all just so grim.
She's lost. She's lost. She doesn't know where she's trying to get to.
Do you hear the suffering, Senua? Does your precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses? Do you feel the blood running cold on their skin? Do you hear their endless cries? Do you smell their putrid wounds? They were once brothers, sisters, and loved ones. Look
Come on, get up, get
what
up.
you have done to them. All because you were a coward, because you ran from your curse instead of facing it. When you turned your back on the father Zimbo, you turned your back on the gods and let the darkness wreak havoc on your people. Why must they pay for your heresy?
Well, I'm definitely getting goosebumps right now. That was a beautifully little cinematic moment, wasn't it, of story and fighting through self-blame and fighting on despite the odds. I like the slightly muted sound as well. It's almost like she's got blood in her ears, or the adrenaline is up. Okay, what's this one? Ah. Ah.
You're stronger than me. Focus. Focus now.
Okay,
Focus now.
two more. Focus, yeah. And ah, that's two.
He's too far. End it now. It's nearly the end. You won.
One more, or one. This is.
Defend yourself.
Dodge it. Oh, the background.
Who is it? Galena.
Where are you?
Do you hear, Senua? Do you hear the voice of your mother, Galena? She
The
calls
answer
for
is
you,
amazing.
Senua. Go to her. Answer her pitiful call.
Absolutely
I
amazing.
need you. Help me.
Darkness took her life, and it will take yours.
It's taking you. You're both dead. You both surrendered to the
But
Norse.
your dear beloved mother was powerless against the darkness when it came for her. She too had a sight. She too doubted the gods and let the darkness infest her. But she didn't run. She escaped the only way she knew how, and she gave her life to the gods. If only you had done the same, the world would have been spared this horror.
Wow.
It's not too late. She's calling.
Oh, not one of these
Why
guys.
don't you join her?
Focus is coming back. Oh!
Ah. on, get up, get up, get up.
She's injured. She's not gonna make it.
Ow.
Finish this. Finish this. It's not over. It's not over. Stop.
Oh. More. Truly fighting through hell. Yeah, I think the darkness is her dad's voice, I think. I need to focus on what I'm doing. I mean, just the visuals. This game is just delicious. Oh, not one of them. Not one of them.
Behind you. Finish this. Behind you. Behind you.
Oh.
He's gone. She's scared. She's scared.
No
No one
one cares. I love the voices.
Defend yourself. Stop them.
Get up, get up.
Get out of the way. She's hurt. She won't make it. Ended it.
Dodge it. Alright, there's two.
Get up quick. She can still do it.
Ah, I was doing so well. R.I.P. Yeah.
Focus. It's building. It's building.
Ow. Rubbish.
You can do it. You're close. It's not over. It's not over. You can do it. Keep going.
It's all about the timing of this guy. I am being greedy. Yeah.
She's hurt. She's injured. She won't make it.
Yeah, no, I was being way too greedy. I'm sorry. Ah. Oddly enough, my graphics card isn't running that badly on this. It was running very hot on a Plague Tale though.
Can't do it.
Okay, just stay out of the way until he's vulnerable. I'd like to have done this in a one shot. That would have just been so epic, wouldn't it?
She's hurt, there's blood. Quickly get up, they're coming. He's down, finished. She's injured. She's not gonna make it.
Ah. Ah. That's been the right mindset to play this game. Yeah, I thought I was. I think I just ended up just enjoying the spectacle of it too much. I wasn't really actually... So I slightly lost my focus and... Anyway, come on. Get back into that rhythm. Him again.
Get up quick. She can still do it. It's not over. It's not over. She can do it. Keep going.
Ah! Come on, move.
Finish this. End it now. He's too fast.
Definitely is very fast, isn't he?
You want it.
Okay. Oh! I was trying to jump a bit too late there. Move it, move it.
She won't make it.
Before the other guys approach.
It's nearly over. She finished it.
There we go. There we go. Okay, 3. Ow. It's focusing on the wrong person. Where's the... Oh. Oh, not another one of these! Ow. I don't like the way he can become ash and you can't really hit him. Yep. Don't. Okay. Whew. GG. Yeah, thank you. Like, my hands aren't sweating, but like I'm feeling sort of like a... that thing where you're having to sort of fight through like a slight adrenaline spike to be precise with your finger control. Oh no!
Why do you still fight on?
Well, why do these guys still fight on?
You too should suffer with your brethren in this rot and let your blood seep into the seas and the rivers of hell. Isn't that what you deserve after all you've done? Give the darkness what it wants, let it swallow your soul.
It just dodged my sword. That was really cool.
Why are you fighting for someone who is already dead?
This is the end, never mind. Never mind.
What hope is there for him, even if his soul could be rescued? Do you think he would thank you for what you have done to him, to his friends, to his father?
Ah, I was trying to do like a run and jump to the side, but that didn't quite work. It never ends. Ow, ow, ow. Ow.
She's injured. She can still do it. End it. No, this is nearly the end.
Ah, okay. I'm loving the fact that every one of these little victories and little mistakes is down to my button presses. It feels very tight. I like it. Oh.
You're both dead.
Maybe it never ends. Yeah. It'd be funny if the game literally never ended as a commentary on the condition. Just be people still live streaming this game now. It would be more realistic. Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, I think it's trying to obviously convey that she grows beyond herself or accepts herself or something, isn't it? So I guess. Um, yeah, concentrate.
The darkness has taken you. Galena and Senua. Galena and Senua.
Oh,
You are lost. There's nothing you can do. You're dead. You're both dead.
all of these writhing bodies.
In the sea of corpses. The voices took her and they'll take you too. The voices have taken her. The voices will take you. It's the end. The end for you.
Oh, and her whole arm now is covered in that evil. We're climbing up the shoulder of this guy. Wow. And there's her mum.
I can't fight it anymore. Not on my own. Where are you, Mother? I want to be with you.
That night, she gave up on her world to follow in the footsteps of her mother, to go to a place where the darkness couldn't reach her.
Senua. Look at me.
Do you hear them? They're calling for me.
We've lost so many. And I've lost my father. I can't lose you.
You said it. I have blood on my hands.
I didn't say that. You've done nothing wrong.
Symbol was right. Everyone will suffer.
Zimbel is a fake. He is a hateful, bitter liar. He's poison. And his words still haunt you. Who do you trust? Him? Or me? Do you still believe in me, Senua? In us? Come back to me. Please. Don't let this darkness come between us.
Will she listen?
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. He gave her the sword with which to fight in more ways than one. And she gave him her word, never to surrender. All she needed was a little help. A little hope.
Those were his words, weren't they? A little help, a little hope. That's what we need. I know I have a hard time talking because of the voices as well. But also, I can't help but wonder when she was in the world of the living, did she have a hard time listening to positive voices, listening to, for example, people who didn't want her to hurt herself, and did in fact love her. So much audio recorded for this, all the voices playing at the same time. Exactly, yeah. So many different voices, so many levels of sound, the water, the air, everything. Thank you, Earth to Tree. It's been a pleasure seeing you again. Thank you. You take care. It does resonate, doesn't it? Sometimes. You see then. I went to speak and the voice is interrupted. Yeah, sometimes Mrs. Soup definitely observes in me, and we all do it to a greater or lesser extent, is the ability to put so much value on negative comments and voices. So, for example, in my realm, YouTube comments, you know,
Where have you been?
I'll hold on to the negative and think about it and ruminate, and
To do this on your
years later remember what someone said once, as opposed to the
We're here to help
dozens
you.
of positives, hundreds of
So
positives
worried.
that come for every negative.
Lonely. We didn't know where you'd gone. We're here to help you. Don't worry.
I'm not sure
You
the
can
voice,
trust us.
the voice is here to help.
Trust us. Senua, it's us.
This looks
We
so
won't
cool.
leave you. Hello. Don't leave us. We're here to stay. She needs us. She needs us. She needs our help. She always does. We found her. We found her. We found you. Here she is. We're back. There's a way in.
Into the mountain.
Can you see it?
Shall we tell her where to go?
It's not far.
Up here.
Go on. Look. Up. Just up there. Listen to us. Sit.
Shall we tell her where to go?
Shall we?
Does she know which way to look? Does she know her way into the mountain?
She's a good girl, isn't she? So clever. Did you miss us? Oh, she did. She did.
Are you glad we're back?
She's so glad we're back. Go on.
Which way to go? Look
Go up. Go up. Go up into the mountain.
There's a door.
You can do it. You can see it. Come on, Senua.
Go away. I'm not listening.
Like the dragons on the torches there. Very human thing to do. We just weren't meant to live as YouTubers. Yeah. Want to make it. Want to go make tea, but I don't want to miss anything. Well, I'm happy to pause here just for a little bit. I'll look out at this view over here. Negative can chew on you a lot more than the positive does, but it's harder to give positive time with the negative on loop. And I'm sure I've said this elsewhere in a stream, but we say things to ourselves that we would never say to other people. I think that happens all too often. Let's just go into photo mode. Let's see. Can we? Oh, we can't. I wanted to. Oh, there we go. Wow, that's quite cool, isn't it? I like. The carving, very reminiscent of Norwegian churches, or the Oseberg ship in, well, in Norway again, but in the Oseberg Museum, the Viking ship museum. Yeah. Indeed, what a shot. A long time. Here with Yggdrasil, the world tree on the seal to the gate.
I will tell you of a great hero named Sigurd, son of Sigmund, no less. Born after his father's death, Sigurd is cared for by the dwarf Rain. But Rain does not love the boy. Instead, he plans to use him for his own ends. You see, Rain's father possessed a great treasure given to him by the gods. But Rain's brother, Fafnir, killed his father and took the gold all for himself. Fafnir hid the treasure out on a heath and could not leave it. And from the evil in his heart, he turned into a dark creature. A dragon.
Blimey. Yeah, that could work, couldn't it? That could be interesting. I think something that I'd like to try and do is make it so I can do a print screen or a screenshot and have it automatically saved in a folder, as opposed to having to go into Paint or whatever and paste and then save that image.
But you can feel it.
There must be a way to do that.
They can see you.
Oh dear, all these gibbets.
Can you feel it?
How do we proceed? Down here, I guess. I think there's a shortcut for that. That would be worthwhile knowing. I shall certainly look into it. Okay, here we go.
What is it?
She can feel it.
No.
Don't open the door.
No, go in. Don't
Turn back.
Bunny grams. Oh wow.
What's in there?
A great beast guards Helheim. Garm is its name, and it knows you are here, Senua. It can smell your stink. What are you afraid of, Senua? How will you save Dillion if you are too much of a coward to step into the shadows?
They can't stop me.
Then do it!
Here we go. Blimmin' heck. So Windows key plus print screen key. Interesting. So I guess I wasn't meant to do that. So let's go back outside and see if we can get that screen. Oh. Oh no. What? Do I just stay here? Okay. Ah! I guess we can't go back. So we're, shall we say Alt F4? Alt F4?
The beast is stalking you from the shadows. Your
Right,
sword is
and it
useless
goes from
here.
light to light. Okay, that makes sense. Don't do it. What does it do? Like-
Run! Run! Back, it's too dangerous.
It's locked. Torch. Get the torch.
Don't be fooled. The beast is still here.
Oh, okay, right. Thank you.
No,
Don't do
it's
that.
a trick.
Don't do it. It's like you're my voices.
Mother, do you hear that?
Don't fall for it.
It's me, Senua. It's so loud.
It's not her.
So full of hate.
It's a trap.
I just want to help them. Tell me what to do. Your father wants them to go away.
And he only hurts me to silence them.
But he's gone now.
But they always come back. He says I will die if I go with them. They say that I'm already dead.
No,
And they want me with them.
stop.
That's why they crawl through the walls.
Don't listen
Do you
to them.
see them? Do you see their faces? He's coming. Senua, help me. Help, get me out of here. Don't go.
Where has she gone? She's disappeared again.
She shouldn't be here. She escaped the darkness. She took her own life to escape it.
She can't remember when it started, or when her mother lost her smile. Her eyes gazing past her towards a world she could not see. This is what happens if you reach for the underworld, he said.
So,
It was a lot to take in for a child,
her dad was a jerk, yeah.
and the first time she felt the cold chill of fear. I don't talk much about her father, Zinbel. I suppose I just didn't want to risk upsetting her. But it doesn't matter now, does it?
She'll have to go under.
She can't.
She has to.
She can't.
The torch will come out.
Don't. She'll come out.
You passed the torch through the hole to yourself,
She
maybe.
can't do it. She can't do it.
The light's gone out.
Oh no. Okay, come on, come on, come on.
Get through it as quick as you can.
Come on.
The panic is here.
Oh. Many games have an in-game photo mode that saves into your drive, which I've never quite managed to do. I always seem to just have to do a screenshot, and then often I forget that that's the screenshot, or I have to shut the game. So let's try that. So Windows plus print screen. Okay. So. Oh. I did do something. Intriguing. Okay, oh, great, we need to run, need to run, need to run, need to run, need to run.
Stop. Stay there. Stay in the light.
You have to rest here on the side. She's stuck. She hasn't found the rooms.
Get to the next light. Just go quick. Run.
It's a horrible monster.
Look. Fire.
Fire.
She has to go towards it. She'll have to go through the light. She will. Brilliant. She will. She has to mean it.
There's the torch.
Take it. I can keep you safe. You can see how she can find through. She can find it. This way. Keep the light. She has it. Where is it? Now you're free to search.
I am free to search.
The light will guide you. No.
Now there's a room.
Can you feel them? Can you see them? Where are they? She can't see. She doesn't know. You don't. Look. Use your eyes. Look. Do you?
I am looking, I can see it. It's there.
What are you waiting for? Come on. Why are you waiting? Keep doing.
Oh, I haven't activated the door yet. Yeah. Running from light to light, very familiar, isn't it? Maybe to the top of the stairs. again, if Mrs. Soup or someone else was to suddenly appear in the office and tap me on the shoulder, I'd jump out of my skin right now. Do you know Alan Wake? It's one of those games that I haven't got around to playing. I have it. I even have the special edition of it on the Xbox 360, but I haven't played it yet. Well, for some reason they didn't, did they, in this instance? There we go, this is the gate. Yeah. So I didn't focus on the gate before I left. That's the problem. So let's go back down and get that. Get the thorn rune. So close.
Hidden in plain sight. She has it. You have it. Come on. What's the next? Two more to find. I can feel the two more to find.
Yeah, there's two more.
These pointless time.
It looked very good. I think I even started it.
What have you collected with this?
Oh man, the voice really got me then. I actually did look over when I heard it.
Another trick.
Just to distract her from her real mission. You think you know, but you don't. Your mother is trapped. You don't know anything.
He's dead.
Rain the dwarf's sole desire is to possess this dragon's accursed treasure, and he uses Sigurd to reclaim it. He tells Sigurd the story of Fafnir's gold, and the good-hearted hero promises to slay the dragon if Rain would forge a strong sword for him. Sigurd remembers that his father once possessed a sword given to him by Odin. Odin broke the sword to bring about Sigmund's death, but Sigurd's mother still has the pieces. And so Rain reforges the famous sword. Sigurd uses the sword first to avenge his father, and then he and Rain go in search of Fafnir.
I was just checking. I have not yet played Hollow Knight, though it's a game that I would like to give a go. I think I might even have a copy of it on the Epic Store potentially. I take it that it is worth playing. Right, so that's where we went down initially. Let's go back this way. Now that we can. Yes, Hollow Knight is worth playing. Oh!
Remember your training.
At least he's got a torch on him. pinned me against the wall there.
Quickly get up! She's hurt. She won't make it. It's not over. It's not over. Do it.
Oh,
She can ignore the pain.
sorry, I got distracted there. Yeah, yeah. It came out of nowhere. Time to buy followers and become famous. It's okay, I have my own plans to become famous, it's fine. It involves a hot air balloon and some jelly.
Don't give up.
Ow.
You can do this. Focus. They're winning.
Finish.
Ow.
He's gone.
Focus is growing. She can do it. It's coming.
Get up quickly. Get up. She's injured. Focus. Take him down.
Behind you.
The mirror. Focus is coming back. Do it.
She did it.
Can't go anywhere without your light.
Take
Torch, the torch, the torch. No, I know it's the advertising bot, I know. I just like the idea. That's this guy, I'm gonna become famous with hot air balloons and jelly. Well, I can't give away my foolproof plan.
Not gonna help her. She's I need you safe. Darkness. Do you think you can keep away from the shadows? If you liked.
The rune's gonna be on the floor, isn't it? Written in blood, methinks.
You're wrong.
Yep.
She has it.
She did it. She's done it.
Well done.
This place. It reminds her of the isolating, suffocating darkness that she lived through as a young girl. Imprisoned in her room at night. The faces in the dark, coming through the walls. She once thought everyone could see them. I mean, that's what children say all the time, isn't it? That there are monsters in the dark. By the time she realized that only she could see them, her father, Zinbel, could see the monster in her.
Father definitely was a douche. Or is a douche. Right, I'm just going back up myself. Okay. Did he mean well there? I don't know. It's They keep talking about how her mother uh, chose death. Is there a rune up here? We need to jump down there. Let's see. Yes. That's a very long way to jump, isn't it? Yeah, we've been down there. Oh, the paranoia is real. No. Yeah. Makes him deeply impatient. Where could it be? Where is that last room? Why didn't you try the handles? Well, why doesn't she have a handle on things? I mean, it must be something to do with this door back here and the grate on the floor, perhaps. Sure he had his reasons. Puny. Puny. We haven't been down there yet. How do we get down there? This way? I'm missing something obvious. Yeah, so am I. Oh, no, because down there is... I mean, I'll double check. It's down here. Yes. Maybe the final moon is down here. No, there's the great. Clear thread. Oh, what are you making? So close. You lie. The voices are lying. Been down there. I am I am at a loss. Well, it's definitely adding to that sense of madness, isn't it? Yeah, oh, that door's locked from behind, actually. So clearly we come out through that door then. Hmm. Is it down there? But it doesn't look as though we can go down there. So how do we come back out that door? Did I miss something over here? Perhaps. No. No, we did not miss something. Where else could it be? Okay, I give in. I'm just going to very quickly Google this one because it's driving me slightly potty. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I know what I haven't done now. No, that's not quite right. Is there something about taking the stairs up? Take the stairs up on this side? We can! There we go. Oh wow, there's a whole conversation about festivals unfolding. Exciting.
Her torch is going out.
No, it's not. It's gonna run out soon.
She hasn't got much time.
It's gonna burn out.
She's too slow.
It's not going to burn out.
The darkness will come again.
Light safely done.
Okay, so light this. Ah, oh, that's nice. The shadow makes the P. The W.
You have all the runes.
Do you feel it? The beast is crawling into your mind, searching for weakness. It found your mother and used her to trap you in here.
Did you see her die? I don't remember. I was only 5.
People who
They told me she
unfortunately can pick
escaped
up
the
a tent
darkness.
for 30 quid at the
And
local
she's with the
supermarket.
gods. But what if they lied? What if the darkness took her and trapped her here?
It's a fair quandary.
It's open. She'd get her mother out. Our mother doesn't exist.
It's a trap. The beast is coming.
Oh my god, look at that.
Run away from the beast! For nothing!
Come on.
What have you done? You've lost it. It's over.
Lost him. You've lost him out. Get to the light!
Without his head, he will never bring his soul back. His fate is sealed. Now it can see you at your weakest. The time you suffered as a child at the hands of your father Zindo while you pined for Dillion. Do you remember that darkness, Senua? The beast is bringing it back.
Mother, why did you leave me? This darkness, it's spreading. Father's keeping me away from the others. Away from Dillion. I won't give up. I'm not going to rot in here. I'm going to find Dillion.
Okay. Run. No. I thought that was daylight. Well, that was light. Well, oh,
Keep going.
there's a torch.
The beast is down there. No. No. She knows the beast is down there. He's always watching you.
I like that though it could follow you down here without the torch. That was quite
She's lost it and she has to fight it. I can feel it. Is it? The torch alight. Can you see?
ouch.
Defend yourself.
Yeah, the torch would have been very useful last time. Yeah, I'm always appalled at the messes left behind at festivals and park gatherings. This weekend has seen record numbers visiting North Wales again, just as it was last year in lockdown, when people really shouldn't have been visiting North Wales. And I think it's partly laziness, it's partly access to cheap materials and goods. It's partly, oh, not one of them. That people just don't seem to know about their responsibilities. It's interesting how, you know, like poo bags are often just left tied up on the side of the road, you know, on the side of a path runner, hanging on a bush, this kind of thing when you're out walking in the countryside or even in town. I think people don't want to have to do what they don't want to do, basically. And that includes tidying up after themselves. Oh.
Quickly get up. She can still do it. She finished it.
Ah, yes, smoky so-and-so. Yeah, it is disgusting, absolutely disgusting. And I've never understood it. Sometimes it's literally just on the pavement, a tied up poo bag with poo in it, just utterly foul.
She's hurt. She's injured. She won't make it.
Ow. Yeah, she won't make it. Yeah. It's one of the few areas where I really do get a little bit fed up, and it's hard not to think that humanity's in real trouble. You know, when people don't understand this stuff. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. So turning the mess into charitable donating, essentially. Ouch. Oh, smash to the face. And yet those self-same people who aren't very pro-social or I suppose pro-responsibilities will constantly assert their right to do something, won't they? I have a right to do this. Rights and responsibilities, surely. Okay. You sure?
She's got her sword. Prepare yourself. Behind you.
I love the way these guys fight. You know, all of them. They all have very undead fighting styles. I don't seem to care about them all that much.
The mirror. Her focus is growing. It's coming back. Do it. You're close. Behind you.
Ow.
Get up. She's hurt. Behind you. Focus.
It's the close quarters. Ugh. Dear cat, I want to type. Come on, come on.
Don't give up. She's going to die. No, she isn't. She needs to break the mirror. Focus is coming back. She's injured. She can still do it. She's finished. Focus. Focus. Focus now. Behind you. She's hurt. There's blood.
Dead, no one cares. That's the way, it really cuts through that one. Ouch.
It's not over. It's not over.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
She can still do
Barely move.
it. He's gone.
What a battle. Okay.
It's the secret.
Oh. Got the torch. Looks like having a very interesting conversation there. Where would the R be? I want to pause a minute and catch up. Well, I am intrigued, but it's okay. I will carry on. I'll carry on. Where's our room supposed to be? Ah, now. Go around here and then up here, and then look down. Will we cast a shadow? No? Oh. This sconce will cast a shadow. I'm guessing. There we go. Okay. You're wrong about that rock. It was somewhere around there though, wasn't it? Oh no. Water.
She can't. Her father tried to help her.
But she wouldn't listen.
He was doing his best. She never, ever listens.
Why didn't she listen to him?
It's really the descent
He
into
was trying to save her from the darkness.
darkness. Well, literally,
Zimbo
yeah.
was trying to save her from the darkness. But she wouldn't listen.
She never choose.
And now everybody is
Because of her.
all her fault.
All her fault. Weak. She should have known. She should have.
Why doesn't she learn? When will she learn?
She doesn't understand.
Now the darkness has Dillian's soul.
And it will take it and never give it back.
She can search and search, but she will never find.
She's let the darkness in. It's there.
I think I see our rune.
Lights run out. She'll die.
I'll have to try and light that side though, which is beyond the water. Intriguing.
She's going to go through anyway.
The light will run out. The light will run out.
The darkness will swallow.
And she'll die.
Can we sort of...
Stop! Stop!
No, I'm gonna get grabbed, aren't I? Yeah.
Keep going!
It's interesting, just picking up on that little bit there about the this notion that people want to help the homeless but also don't want the homeless to be helped anywhere near them. It's definitely seems to be a fairly universal issue, isn't it? Especially in slightly more well-to-do areas. Oh, hello. Whoa.
The dragon Fafnir is so large and deadly that it would be impossible to kill him face to face. But each day, Fafnir crawls across the heath to find water. So Sigurd digs a pit in the dragon's path and lies in wait in it. When Fafnir slithers
Yeah, it's
overhead,
horrible, isn't it?
Sigurd sinks his sword into the dragon up to the hilt. Sigurd leaps from the pit, and Fafnir sees his killer. He warns Sigurd that the treasure will lead to his death, as it led to the death of all who owned it. Sigurd replies that death comes to all men, and every man would want to be wealthy until that day. And he takes the treasure.
So how to... No. There's an annoying tendency in the northeast to sort of just keep on moving people on, so from place to place, and then it becomes each individual area, part of the city or part of North Tyneside problem for a while, where homeless people are. I guess we've got to go through here. Then, what does that achieve? I'm gonna try running that way one more time.
Stop! Get up! Get
Ah ha 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 ha!
What are you doing?
I was thinking of trying that, but I didn't think it would let you. I saw a slight gap, but I wasn't sure if it would help. Now there is a sconce that needs lighting. But we still need fire. Anything I can do over here? Can I jump down there? Doesn't look like it. So now what? Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? If you could just chuck your torch. Presumably going up here doesn't really do anything. No. I'm gonna get got, I'm gonna get got. Yep. So disturbing, isn't it? Yeah, me too. I'm definitely starting to become quite accustomed to just hearing the voices around me. Okay, so first things first, run to the thing.
Where is she going? Faster, faster, keep going, keep going. She can't get through, she has to. Get up, get up. What are you doing?
Okay. Maybe I could get through. Yep. From here. Ah! Okay, that's a way, that's a way. I don't know how close I am to the end of the game. I have ages to go yet.
Get up, get up. What are you doing?
I love the get up, get up. Okay, so now, go, come on. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, I thought that sort of that hellscape was near the end of the game. Come on, just want to get through the hole. Come on, Senua, come on. That's just annoying. The ending is very emphatic. Okay, interesting.
Faster, faster, keep going, keep going. What if you can't get through? She has to. Get up, get up. What are you doing?
Get back here for a sec. Is there anything we can do about that waterfall? No. Doesn't look like it. I'm just not sure that making our way through that cave is possible without the lit torch.
Stop.
Oh, the emphatic get up is. Yes, it is, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Am I doing the right thing going through here over and over again? It just feels like I get caught on stuff. Oh, there we go. There was some light at the end of that tunnel.
Faster, keep going. Stop. I'll get through her. She has to do it. Force it. Get up. Get up. What are you doing?
Problem is that the red effect really messes with your sense of space. So I keep getting caught on corners. Ah. There are beams above the red room that go over the waterfall and over the fence. I don't know, it looks like that's just a structure to hang the gibbets from. Let's have a look back here. Oh. I was going.
She's lighting a torch. She's making light. She's making a fire.
I was going the wrong way round. I was trying to creep through here, and the torch that I could see at the end of the tunnel, which I was never going to make it to, was the torch that that was lit on the way into the room. That's very devious. Very clever, but very devious. Wow. I mean, I appreciate it. Well done. Well done, game designer.
She can do it.
So now we have to knock this down.
She can't get through. She has to do it. Force it. Get up. Get up.
In order to get the fire
What are you doing?
to where we need it. Very devious. Although typical me though, making things harder for myself than they have to be. This must be the way. This way that seems to be impossible must be the way.
Where is she going? Faster, keep going.
I love these carvings.
Stop. Keep going. Follow you.
There we go, that's going to be our room.
Stop. Keep going. Follow you.
Oh, I need to activate the... Oh. Light my torch. They did, didn't they? Really nice. They almost look like coyotes.
It's the secret.
Hooray! Oh. Now Now this looks like the ending of a Skyrim temple, doesn't it?
She can't help but think of him. A tender guiding flame in a world so black. The longer it burned, the more she convinced herself that there was nothing beyond its reach. How little separates us from what we fear.
So Sigurd digs a pit in the dragon's path. The dragon Fafnir is so large and deadly that it would be impossible to kill him face to face. But each day, Fafnir crawls across the heath to find water. So Sigurd digs a pit in the dragon's path and lies in wait in it. When Fafnir slithers overhead, Sigurd sinks his sword into the dragon up to the hilt. Sigurd leaps from the pit, and Fafnir sees his killer. He warns Sigurd that the treasure will lead to his death, as it led to the death of all who owned it. Sigurd replies that death comes to all men, and every man would want to be wealthy until that day. And he takes the treasure.
Down into another level. Blimey. Okay, cool. You take care, Smig. Oh, this is horrible. That torch.
I hear you. I'm coming for you. I'm coming.
Good night. Take care. Thank you for turning up.
Lillian, I see you.
It's always fun.
The beast has Lillian. No,
Oh no!
you're not taking him from me.
I warn you, Senua. I can smell your...
No,
You betrayed your god.
I am leaving with him.
You turned your back on me. That is why Dillion will rot in hell. Come into my shadow.
My.
Get up, quick.
What a horrible creature.
Breathing darkness.
Breathing darkness. That's not very fair.
Find him.
Then listen. Listen.
Yes, I agree. you have to listen out for where he is. Earphones are essential for this game, I think.
She won't make it.
Ah. Ah. Ow. The side swipe. Ow. Ah. Okay. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's like 1:30 in the morning here now. But I'm just a little bit enthralled. No, I need to dodge it. Ah, it was a waste of a focus. Keep dodging. Ouch.
Quickly get up! They're coming! It's not over. It's not over. Keep going.
I'm literally fighting in the dark.
We're winning.
Just abstract gameplay. It's really weird. Gotta use your hearing. Yeah, I was trying to. Whoa! It is madness. Rotary cutter. Is that for fighting
People
this
think
guy
of
or
evil as an unnatural,
for cloth?
invisible force, and so invoke the gods for protection. But evil can come from the hand behind the gods. A familiar hand, cold and cruel. He tried to fix her with his rituals, kept her trapped in that hole. She couldn't say which was worse. The darkness, or the monster that her father had become. She couldn't fight them both. And so she left, headed for the one ray of light that shone down on her. If she had stayed, she wouldn't have survived. But maybe Dillian would still be alive.
I'm so sorry, my love.
She will save his soul. Even if this time she can't save her own.
Forgive me, Senua. I know you have no reason to trust me anymore.
Listen.
But believe this, it was my mission to make you hate. To hate the darkness with a passion so great it would focus your mind on this quest. For without it, I fear you would have let those slack. All this time, I've wanted to protect you from the truth that would have destroyed you a long time ago. But you have conquered your darkness at every turn. You deserve to see behind the veil of darkness.
Then take me to the mountain. As deep as we can go.
I won't stand in your way.
She has to trust him.
You will not survive what is in there.
I know.
She doesn't want to tell. She has nothing. She has nothing. She's come this far. She wants to go forward.
We're still not at the end. Okay.
To save Dillian's soul, she must listen to the shadow.
Let's see what's behind the veil.
What? Okay. Hela's gate. Hela's gate. Hela. Can you hear it? She's there.
Hela's gate.
Mother,
You've been waiting.
I won't let the darkness trick me again. I know you're safe with the gods. I can feel Hela's gaze, searching for secrets inside of me. Secrets that even I can't see. I'm not here to fight my past. I'm here for Dillian. I will fulfill my vow, whatever the cost.
No, she can't. It's too dangerous. Too weak. She has the soul. She is rotting. She is nearly dead. She must defeat Hela. There is no way she can defeat Hela. She must. Hela is powerful. She cannot. She must. But she has Dillian's soul. She can only Hela has Dillian's soul. She must speak to her. She must fight, or she must go back. Find another way. That's it. The bridge. She can't cross the bridge. It's broken. She has to fix it. It's too dangerous. She's done it before.
Right, yes, there's a bridge puzzle there as well.
She's done it before. She can.
bridge from somewhere else, I guess. Well, it's right, it looks like the internet keeps dropping down as well. I'm getting slightly low quality moments on the bandwidth though.
The Northmen say the world will come to an end. They call this Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. First, there will be a terrible winter, 3 years long. Then, mankind will turn on itself. Brothers will fight each other to the death, and people will forget what they owe their kindred. Times will be hard. Crimes will be great. It will be an age of axes and swords. The wind will blow through abandoned halls. Wolves will walk where children played. The world will fall into ruin.
Ragnarok, the end of all things. The fall of the gods. So the bridge.
She did it.
Oh, there's more than one bit to find. Wow. Okay. Gotta say, guys, I'm getting pretty tired. Maybe I should call it a night and fight Hell next time. Hela. Yeah. I think I'm similar. Was good though. I'll beat these guys first though. Oh, come on! But yes, you take Charm and R. See you next time. Oh no, so you waited till I beat these guys. Well, no guarantee. It's almost not fair, this small space with these particular combination of bad guys.
Behind you! Take him down! Get down! She finished him!
Ow!
Behind you! Behind you! Quickly get up! They're coming!
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on!
She can... Behind you! Behind you! behind you. He's down. Finish it.
Ah! I hate this guy. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
She's injured. She won't make it. How will
There we
she
go.
do
Yeah, I'll leave it there. Let's just see it. Actually, if we just go through here, I think we saw a saving glyph at the bottom. So let's get to the bottom of this lovely stairs. Well thought. Well, just about. I'm very tired. Well, no, so very ready for bed. Not very tired.
She cannot bargain with Hela. She's not strong enough to kill Hela. What does Hela want to do?
Let's get to the
No one can
bottom.
bargain with Hela.
See if we can.
What can she give her? She could give her her own soul. No.
Give her own soul. Goodness.
It's a worthless soul. But it's all she has to give. She has a warrior.
Yeah, there you go. Just saved. Just then. I'm gonna pause it there. Thank you guys. This has been fun. 3.5 hours. Wow. You take care, Charmanar. Good luck with your beard trim tomorrow. Oh man. Lots of. I'm so glad to see you guys have had such a good conversation tonight on chat. Great stream. Thank you very much. I will sleep well. Thank you. Oh, the fair's pretty big. Okay, great. Sorry about the ranting. No need to be sorry about the ranting. We all need to rant. It was a long one, but a great one. That's what she's. Oh no. How you enjoyed it? I did enjoy it. It was really good. It was really, really good. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Until next time, guys, do take care. And I'll see you next time I see you. Hopefully on Thursday. Bye.